everybody, and welcome to December. Can you believe it? We finally made it. Because of the pandemic, a lot of holiday shopping is going to be happening online. I think probably before the pandemic, a lot of holiday shopping was happening online too, but like this year, no one is going to a Target on December 24th to get trampled by a herd of mask-wearing individuals for that last Fortnite Nerf gun. What is cool? I don't even know what's cool these days. Supporting small businesses, shopping local is a really easy way to show where your ethics are, and also an incredible way to support amazing artists and people and your local community and your friends. And that last one is something that I'm doing today. I've reached out to my network of friends and acquaintances, and I found some brilliant people who own businesses or are involved in creating goods or offering services, and I'm going to introduce you to them today. So in case you're looking for some last minute, it's December 1st, I'm sorry. In case you're looking for some first minute holiday shopping ideas, why not start here with some of these wonderful people and their wonderful goods and services? Now, I brought my computer and I'm using this camera angle because I thought it might be nice if it was like, we are looking at things together. And then I was like, oh, a screen recording a screen. You may not be able to see any of this. Okay, so the first small company that I wanted to shout out in this video is What a Stud Co. What a Stud is owned by Rebecca Klein. I actually met Rebecca through my friend Izzy. Izzy is one of the founders of the sex ed organization Yes, and Rebecca is another one of the founders of the sex ed organization Yes, and together they do the podcast What is Sex, which I had the absolute pleasure and delight of making a guest appearance on. Probably 2 weeks ago now, we did an episode on why do I have to wear a bra? But I digress. So Rebecca hand makes these earrings out of polymer clay, and they're just like unbelievably creative and beautiful. These are like statement earrings. If I saw someone wearing these earrings, I would just look at them and be like, oh my gosh, that person is cool, quirky, fashionable. They like build an outfit. Do you know, like these earrings are for the person in your life who like builds an ensemble. And every time I see them, I'm like, should I get my ears pierced? Her earrings are that cool. I am deathly afraid of needles, and I'm sitting at my computer like, shall I go to the mall, get my ears pierced, and then buy a pair of these? Head over to Etsy, check out Rebecca's store, What a Stud. I will link to it down in the description below, and pick up a gift for one of your jewelry-loving friends or for yourself. It's the holidays. It's been a year. Treat yourself. Do it. So if you follow me on social media, either Facebook or Instagram, you will have seen this person and their work before. I am featuring the photography of CamCaptured. Now, the man behind the lens is the one, the only Cameron Thacker. I'm on his website at the moment, which is camcaptured.com, and he's got an about page, so I'm gonna head over there. Being based in Western North Carolina, the natural beauty of the Southeast is a large influence in my work, and when I go to pick up my camera, I usually find myself heading into the mountains. While I naturally gravitate to the outdoors, I enjoy all aspects of photography and love to challenge myself to try new things. So this is Cam's photo gallery on his website. I should say Cam's website is like brand spanking new. I think he made it live maybe a week ago, maybe even less. And it features all of his art. You can find information on pricing and how to order there. I've actually already ordered photography from Cam in the past. I ordered a large print, which I've got, and I ordered 5 postcard sized prints. Now, I actually sent them all last week to some really lucky recipients who I hope will enjoy the art. Maybe even more than they enjoy the letters, because the photos are just phenomenal. Honestly, one of the pictures I was so sad to part with. It's gorgeous. Let me see if I can find it on the website. Now, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it here, but Cam's taken a picture of the night sky that he's entitled Stars Over Black Balsam, which I'm guessing is an area in Asheville or nearby. And it's just unbelievably gorgeous. He's just captured every star. Here's the one I ordered. It's a photo from Angel Falls. I spoke about this on my Instagram story the day that I got it, but I picked this one because I think it gives like a really nice sense of both tranquility and overcoming resistance. which is something that I think I strive for in my daily life and often fall short of. But looking at this photo just gives me that sense of perfect balance. So I knew I wanted a bigger one. I should also say, in addition to taking these gorgeous photos, Cam also hand makes the frames. The one I've got is quite simple matte board, but if you go on the website, he also hand makes hardwood frames, which are beautiful. Cam is a phenomenal artist. He's a phenomenal guy, and his work is absolutely breathtaking. So if you are looking for something to hang up on the wall of your house, or if you write a lot of letters and you'd love to send some postcards, I definitely recommend checking Cam out and purchasing something for the holiday season. I actually reached out to my friend Susanna, who is a multi-talented, creative, empathetic, wonderful human being, and asked if I could feature her. And she was kind enough to say yes, because Susanna is actually a doula. If you don't know what a doula is, that's really, really fine. Neither did I, and Susanna was like super patient and explained it to me. So basically a doula is someone who will assist before, during, and after a pregnancy to make sure that whoever is expecting is comfortable physically, emotionally supported, has what they need, is prepared for the birth, has all of their stuff together, really forms a connection with the person who is expecting and supports their journey pre-birth, during the birth, and then post-birth as well. So I'm on Susanna's website right now. It's The Good Humored Doula. Susanna's also hilarious and she does loads of improv comedy, so it's like very aptly named. And her little tagline is bringing laughter to your birth, which I love. Susanna Holub, certified doula, ancient song doula services, volunteer doula through the Doula Project NYC, a certified breastfeeding counselor, and a part of the Manhattan Birth Mentorship Program. So from all that, you can determine that Susanna is indeed based in New York most of the time. I'm pretty sure at the moment she is virtual, but you can head over to her website, read more about her services and rates, get some testimonials from people who have used Susanna as a doula. And Susanna's also a super artistic person. She's really into different crafts. She's of course got an Instagram account for her doula work, which is also Good Humored Doula. But she's got an account where she posts little crafts that she makes. I'm not actually sure if she's selling any of the crafts she makes at the moment, but I'm always down to promote art and artists. So if you go to Instagram at Suze_and_crafts, which I'll link to in the description below, you can see all of her different arts and crafts projects, which includes like tiny little dioramas in like mint tins and bottle caps, different embroideries of outer space, vulvas, sayings, plants. I mean, she's really done everything. She's done it all. And you can actually see some of the stationery she created in one of these photos. And I can actually see the one that she sent me, which is so nice. And again, if you're pregnant, or if you know someone who is pregnant and you're looking for some additional support during your pregnancy and the birthing process, and then post that, check Susanna out, check out her website. You can get in contact with her and see if her services and herself would be a good fit for you. After all, what is the center of religious Christmas if not a very important pregnancy? I'm really trying to make like a baby Jesus reference and it's just not going well, so I'm gonna quit now. So the next friend/business that I wanted to feature on my channel today is the Bumblebee Acres Fiber Farm, and I'm on their website, which is bumblebeeacres.com. The lovely thing about Bumblebee Acres Farm is that they've got an Our Story section, not an About Us, an Our Story. And it begins like this. Our story begins in rural Latvia in the early 1900s, where a little girl with big blue eyes, Marta, grew up on a sheep farm. I mean, isn't that lovely? This is the history. This is the business you're supporting by shopping here. Now, the reason I'm featuring Bumblebee Acres Fiber Farms in this video is that I know Samantha Troya. And Samantha is someone who I met when I was studying at Williams College in Massachusetts. She's a lovely, warm, strong, creative person. Sam lives on and helps to run Bumblebee Acres Fiber Farm with her family, her mom, and her siblings. It is a family-owned and operated business, and they raise sheep, bunnies, goats, llama, and alpaca, and they use the fiber to create hand-spun yarn, which they also hand dye, and they also provide different knit and crochet patterns on their website. So something that I really love about the Bumblebee Acres yarn shop is that all of the yarn is dyed with a theme, which I think is so cool. Obviously, at the moment, they've got a lot of holiday-inspired yarn dyes. So this one is inspired by the Grinch. Fortunately or unfortunately, at the moment, all of their holiday themed yarns are sold out. So if you are someone who does like to knit, they've got plenty of other yarn collections, and a lot of them are inspired by like pop culture and television. So there are some Downton Abbey inspired yarns, some Harry Potter inspired yarn colors, Outlander, Supernatural inspired. That's quite a hot topic recently. Yeah, I'm on Tumblr. Yeah, I've been reading all the memes about things that I don't understand. Another great thing is if you know someone who's a big knitter or crocheter and you're like, man, I'd really love to get my friend some hand-woven, hand-dyed, ethically sourced yarn for Christmas, but I don't know what colors they'd want. I don't know what patterns they'd like to do. Bumblebee Acres Farm also offers gift cards in their shop. So you can purchase a gift card and let your friend choose from, the wealth of options that are present on this site. I really, really love this little shop. I haven't knit in years, but honestly, even just scrolling through the yarns is making me feel like I should pick up a pair of needles and give it another go just so I can have, I scrolled the whole way down and found some like golds that I was like, I need a scarf in this color. The tonal yarns, look at the tonal. If you scroll the whole way, the tonal yarns are gorgeous. That's it. Okay, like everyone is getting a scarf from me next Christmas. This is the end of this discussion. It's just beautiful. So last but certainly not least, I am delighted to feature both the work and works of Stephen Licardi, also known as the Sven-bo. Now, I met Stephen in the summer of 2016 when we were working together in a summer theater production of As You Like It out on the east end of Long Island. Raised amid the vibrant and complicated Long Island art scene, Stephen T. Licardi, the Sven-bo, has expanded his stomping grounds to Manhattan, Los Angeles, and abroad. His stage presence has become widely known for its positivity, energy, and his powerful use of spoken word poetry to raise awareness of many social justice issues. He discovered visual art as a means of coping with a childhood diagnosis of a pervasive developmental disorder, an autism spectrum disorder that entailed his emotional state maturing at a slower rate than his mental state. This meant he could not emotionally comprehend his own thoughts. Art, and consequently writing, provided him with a way to express himself emotionally so he could better understand himself and his place in the world. So the thing that I wanted to highlight for Stephen today is his words, his writing, and above all, his poetry. Stephen is, I think, a self-described poet for hire. And so if you are looking to book an event or a workshop, or you're an arts organization looking for artists to support and add to your season, or if you just want a little more poetry in your life, please head over to Stephen's website. There's a contact form where you can reach out to him for bookings, engagements, other arts occasions and events. Another thing that I wanted to highlight is that Stephen is a poet and a writer. He's also an author. He's published 2 books of poetry. One of them is currently out of print, but the other one is available in ebook form on his website. It is called A Billion Burning Dreams. And the tagline for it is, for those who heal and for those who hurt. Tracing Stephen's personal mental health journey from patient to professional, it invites readers into the fragile and precarious space between his mind and heart. The book is dedicated to the nameless and innumerable therapists, teachers, professionals, and mentors who every day work with children and young adults to help them overcome their struggles. It's also worth saying that from now until January 1st, A Million Burning Dreams is 50% off. So do head over to Stephen's website, check it out, buy yourself a copy of the ebook. Also, Stephen didn't tell me to plug this, but I've seen it and I think it's really interesting, so I'm going to plug it myself. But Stephen is also selling handmade badges based on the poetry from A Billion Burning Dreams. And you can choose what words you want to put on the badge and he will custom make it for you so that you can carry around that little snippet of Stephen's writing with you on your backpack, on your coat, on your sweater, wherever you want. You can take his poetry as you move throughout your life. I wanted to do a little bonus feature in this episode because I've done the majority of my holiday shopping already. Although after doing this episode, I think I might do a little more. I thought it would be nice to include a little note in my holiday packages. So instead of buying a generic pack of thank you cards from Stop and Shop or whatever, I found this artist on Etsy who makes, you can see it, it says, "Life is gourd when you're around. Hey, pumpkin pie, believe in yourself." And the shop that I got them from is Mr. Leo Mateus Art. I'm on his website at the moment, which is mrleomateusart.com. I'm in the About section. Using a combination of traditional cross-hatching and modern digital art, I try to create pieces that create a sense of empowerment in the viewer. Often realistic life art is centered on white, non-disabled, cisgendered bodies, which can leave entire demographics feeling erased from history. I want to create art that reflects and celebrates all types of bodies with a focus on transgender and queer identity. Now, I know that the postcards that I've gone for don't have people on them, but instead have seasonal puns. But I wanted to shout out this shop anyway because I was really, really struck by the art when I saw it and the bodies that I saw specifically. The art is phenomenal. The drawings are just astonishing and diverse and gorgeous and really touching. And I think I am going to head back to this shop and make a few sneaky Elena gift purchases. Once I finish this video, there's going to be a lot of that going on. Oh, and of course I will link to his shop and his website down in the description below as well, so you can check him out and find his art. That's kind of all for this video. I've been really genuinely delighted to get to feature some of my new friends, old friends, family, strangers. Buying from family and friends and local community members there's passion and there's direct impact. You will directly be making someone happier and slightly wealthier and brightening their day, I think, by consuming their art, by wearing their jewelry, by reading the words that they've written, or asking them to perform the services that they've spent time becoming experts in, whether that's writing or carpentry or photography or doula or drawing or jewelry making or yarn dyeing. It's direct, it's personal. And I think that's something that I do appreciate about the holidays, is how we can make it better for each other on a personal level. Drop a comment of your favorite local or small artist or creator or maker or shop. Let's inspire each other to shop ethically this year and to support each other and to lift up small creators and makers in a time when it's really, really difficult. That's it for this video. Before I sign off, I did just want to say, really wanted to say thank you to everyone who reached out or left a comment on the Faro times. Almost 2 weeks ago now. I have been resting. I've been taking it easy and I'm feeling much better. So thank you all for thinking of me. And I hope you all are tending to your pigs as well. Stay well. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye. Oh my God, I'm really just trying to work out how I can just blatantly drag Jeff Bezos in this video without seeming like I'm dragging him. But let me be blatant. I hate him and Amazon, so please don't shop on Amazon. They're so bad. They're the worst.